So today I want to touch up on a certain subject or ideal rather. It's the idea that money can't buy happiness. You've probably heard a bunch of people say that. Some people might agree with it just because they believe it, really, or that they don't want to seem noble or virtuous or whatever. But I kind of want to dig a little bit deeper, kind of pull back the skin of the issue, take a different perspective, if you will. So, like you heard it, money can't buy happiness, and I think that generally refers to certain things like familial love, genuine friendships, and overall good mental health. Stuff that's not for sale or that you can't be purchased. At least it shouldn't be. But what if we took a different look at it? And I'm not trying to say that money can buy happiness. That's not what I'm saying right now. Full disclaimer. What I mean is, well, let me explain this way. So, I know I'm not a fitness influencer. I keep saying I'm not, but working out is a part of my life. It doesn't take over my life, so I'm only in the gym a few times a week. And as soon as I leave the gym, I don't think about the gym again until I go. But that's usually like a day in between that I go to the gym because, I don't want to live in the gym. But as many people probably know, going to the gym costs money, and so is buying all those foods and those supplements if you take those to keep yourself in shape. Now again, I'm not saying money can buy happiness, but what I'm getting at is, since fitness is kind of part of my life and it's not free, I do kind of need funds in order to make the most of it. So, and a lot of people know this already. They gotta pay for gym memberships if they go to a gym, or if they want to work out at home, they gotta buy weights, and they gotta buy food, and they gotta buy supplements if they want to take those. And I think your health is, and this is just my opinion, I think your health is the most important thing that you can invest in because, like they say, health is wealth. And you can have a nice car and a nice house, but that's not going to really matter if you got aches and pains or, you have some kind of debilitating disease and if you're constantly feeling under the weather. So, like I said, health is wealth, and I think your physical health is the best thing to put your investment in. And I'll be honest, I'm not wealthy at all. I ain't got a bunch of cars or a big fancy house, but, I'm grateful for the opportunities and the chances that I get to improve my health, or at the very least maintain how far I've come. And I don't know about all of it, but I'm pretty sure a vast majority of that wouldn't be possible if I didn't have the funds for it. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that money can buy happiness. I'm not saying that at all. But maybe, at least in my case, it could fund the lifestyle that brings you happiness. If that makes any sense. It funded, my gym memberships and the stuff I do, the stuff I eat, or whatever equipment I had. I had a home gym, sort of, at one point. And I did need money for those things. I did. But it was mostly just to keep myself healthy and happy. If I could work out for free and get all the other stuff, supplements and fruits, vegetables, all that stuff, protein. If I get all that stuff for free, well, I mean, just about anybody would do it, obviously. But we don't live in that world, so I had to pay for it. Which is why I firmly believe that, like I said before, money didn't buy happiness for me, but it did fund the lifestyle that made me happy. So maybe that's just another way you could look at it. I'm not saying it can buy happiness for you. It's just something I was thinking about. And, like I said, I'm treating this YouTube channel right now basically as a video diary. But if you disagree, that's okay. I'm not saying this is the way to live. I'm just saying what worked for me. And I also continue to break my promise of not being an influencer while talking about fitness all the damn time. But that's all I wanted to add. Thank you for watching, and until next time. Take care.